Hi guys, welcome to Bible Breakdown. We're doing Psalms chapter 120. This psalm is titled, A Cry for True and Peace, a Song of Ascents. So since the next couple of chapters, I believe it's the next 15 or 14, since the next couple of chapters are going to be songs of ascents, I want to read this little blurb that talks about what that is. So here in my Bible, it says, Psalms 120 through 134 are known as the songs of ascents. Like the hymns you hum as you drive to church on Sunday morning, these psalms are traditionally sung by pilgrims as they made their way to Jerusalem. Only, unlike a Sunday drive, the journey these pilgrims were on involved leaving their familiar places and people and passing through dangerous, often unwelcoming lands. So I feel like a lot of the themes that we might be seeing soon is just a lot of danger and how God kind of provides during that. So this is a very short chapter, only 7 verses long. I kind of broke it up by verse, and you'll see what I mean by that. But just to read what I wrote that it shows the hard truth and process that happens when being in a place of trouble, searching for God. So now just breaking it down by verse. For verses 1 and 2, it's showing how we call out to God. So they're saying, Lord, rescue me from lying lips and deceitful tongue. Then in verse 3 and 4, I said that it's showing like what the outcome will be to the ones that are causing the trouble. So in verse 3, it's asking like, what will he give you because of the deceitful tongue that you have? And then in verse 4, it says, a warrior's sharp arrow with burning charcoal. I feel like that verse 4, is like symbolism, like a warrior's sharp arrow with burning coals. Warrior meaning like somebody that prevails, somebody that gets victory. And I feel like when you leave him to it, because in verse 3 it says, what will he give you? And I feel like that's referencing God. And he's our warrior, like fights our battles. Are we picking up the same thing? Maybe, I don't know. But just to continue for verses 5 and 6, I wrote that it shows the tiredness that comes with being in an unequally yoked environment. Mostly in verse 6, it says, I have dealt too long with those who hate peace. So it's like, I've been in this atmosphere way too long. I need to separate myself. And that brings me to my final point for verse 7. I wrote that it's showing the separation between the two. So the one side with God is showing peace, and the other side with trouble is showing war. And just to read that verse, it says, I am for peace, but when I speak, they are for war. But that is all I have for you guys. That is the end of chapter 120. I will see you guys tomorrow for chapter 121. I love y'all. God loves y'all more. Have a great night.